Well, my goal this week is to complete that American Gothic painting. I just fed my kitties. It's Monday, and I just want to get that painting out of the way, so I just want to. I'm tired of filming it. See, these cats, when they eat, they just kind of flatten out the food. And then I go back and I make it into a mountain for them, and then they could eat it easier. Such is life with Persian cats.
Well, it's kind of damp this morning, and it's foggy. It's sprinkling every now and then. So the goats are probably going to hang out up here most of the day. Hi, Samson. It's a good boy. I put another coat on Lenore because she has no winter fur coat. In fact, I think everyone else has pretty much shed their fur, their winter coat. Except you. He always sheds it last, but it looks like it's starting to come out now, as you can see. So, all right, you guys, have fun up here. All right, eat plenty of wet grass. They hate eating wet grass, so probably won't do it. But try it anyway. It's not so bad. It's my butter lettuce. It's getting big, and I noticed that there's a tree that's trying to grow. See if I could help it. I don't know what type of tree it is. I didn't label it. I think it's like some sort of peach or nectarine. All the seeds looked similar, so I didn't know what it was called. Well, over the weekend I got my lights in the mail, so that's pretty cool. And I just plugged it into the wall now, and I'm going to show you. I already tested it, but I'd like to show you as well. So I need to buy an adapter to screw this part in, but this is the light. And then you get to turn it up higher and higher and higher, and it just gets brighter. You know, I think it's very good. And I got 2 of them to put on both sides, and I think it's gonna just work out just fine. And I also got a soft box that can cinch over the top of this, just in case the light is too strong on my artwork. So I hope this turns out. I actually was looking at I did some research on Amazon, and I found this clamp that could probably go with this on the same piece of wood, or maybe I will extend it with some other wood, and then I'll just have it wrap around. I like the wiggly neck clamp because I have no idea how I'm going to position it, and so this will give me more options. And it has a lot of good reviews, 501, and it's cheap. So yeah, it has this correct threading and everything. Screw thread, so it will fit my lights. So I am going to get 2 of these. Also, I'm being bad and I'm looking at stuff on eBay, even though I can't afford anything at the moment. But look at this cute little Blackrock Shooter Nenodroid, or whatever they're called. It's so cute. I have the art book, so I just probably should get it. But I don't have the monies. But it's $55 free shipping, and it's from Japan. Maybe someday. Also, this figure here, I don't really care for the anime. I tried watching it and I couldn't do it, but I appreciate this character's design. It's I can't even say the name. Kantai collection. This is Woe class, whatever her name is. But I think she's way cuter than the Nenodroid that is available. I think the design is much better, and I want it as well. But it's also $50, and I shouldn't buy anything. I don't have the ones. I should save up. Alright, let me show you what I did just now. I decided to work on a little project in the garage. And pretty much when I visited my friend 2 weeks ago, I saw that they didn't have a pull-out drawer for their keyboard on their desk because they bought it at a I guess a garage sale or something for a cheap price and it didn't come with it. So I made something. I was going to do something on a rail because I found these in the other room and I thought we had more, but I couldn't find them. So I guess I was wrong. So instead I made a wooden pull-out drawer with rails, and pretty much I cut out 4 of these little pieces that will connect to the bottom of there's a space. Anyway, one will be up there, one will be down there, and the rail should slide right between these two. So that's what I'm gonna do. This was a drawer pull front. You could see the screws there. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I found where those stupid rails were. This trash can was in front of them. But they're all right there, so I did all my woodwork for no reason. Well, next time, if there is a next time. Now I know where they are. They should all be in the same spot. That's dumb. But I'm still gonna go with this since I put the work into it, so there. Wow, it's already past 3. My brother's gonna be home soon. I didn't even get around to working on my painting. I guess I'll try to finish these tonight, at least. I hope. Also, I posted up my vlog. And maybe I'll fold these right now. Dang it, I didn't even get to fold clothes because my brother came home and he's like, "It's gonna snow tonight. Everyone get firewood." And he's like, said to me, "Squaw, get him firewood." And so I'm getting firewood. And I'm doing it on this hill because there's a certain date that we have to have all the grass and stuff cut real short. Otherwise we get a fine. That's what we get for living in a neighborhood like this. But yeah, so my brother has to mow this down, and a whole bunch of fallen branches are along the edge here. And I'm gonna clean them up so he doesn't ruin his mower. Well, there's probably still a lot more on this hill, but I don't think I could fit any more. Well, I just finished folding my clothes. There was a really big pile, and yeah, I pretty much roll them up into rolls instead of folding them. And I was gonna put my skirt away that I washed, but Aslan's sitting on it. He wants to sit on clean clothes. Why do cats do that? So I am done. Hopefully I can get some artwork done. It's already 10 o'clock. Boo! I guess I'll put it away later when you're done being comfortable. Oh, well, I guess I should go to bed. It's almost 12:30. I didn't get much done, but I think I'm done with the shading part on this. Now I just have to darken some pencil lines and add highlights, and then I should be done with this one. And then I gotta work on this one next. Yeah, I probably would have gotten more done, but I was distracting myself by looking stuff up on the computer. I think I was looking up leggings, because I'm getting all into wearing leggings again. Not that I can afford them, so I was just teasing myself. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now. See you tomorrow. There, I just made a fire with the wood that we collected yesterday. Because it's like 50 in the house and it's in the 30s outside, and it snowed a bit last night. So, yeah, hopefully this will warm me up because my nose started getting cold. And my fingers too. Hooray for fires! So, so last night I was mentioning that I was looking up leggings, and this is Amazon, and this is from a private seller, and I noticed that this skull was on leggings, and I recognized it right away. It belongs to, let's see, this person, Abigail Larson. It's her logo, and she always draws her skulls that way, so I think someone stole it. So I told her, and she got back to me right away, and she's like, oh, thank you. She said it's the same company that's been doing it for a while now, changing their username, trying to sell her stuff. So I told her, and then I noticed that there were other leggings that were from another artist that was supposed to be selling it on a different website, so I think these guys took it too. So I told this guy who I also watch on DeviantArt, they took this design for the leggings, and this design, and then these designs, which I showed you. So I told him about it, and we'll see what he'll say about it.
Such sweet little babies. At least they're not fighting. Usually they can't sleep next to each other, so this is good.
So I did probably about 2 hours of work. I only have it recorded as an hour and 30, but I did forget to press the timer once. I was also still working on my fire that I started, but I painted up the gun a bit better, and that gun a bit better, and shadows underneath the guns, and whatever other touch-ups I needed to do. I think I still have to do his hair a bit better. And then after I'm done with that, then I could start working on the background trees and stuff a little more. Hopefully I get this done this week. That would be amazing! So I was running out of vitamin pills, so I decided to buy some more in bulk with my brother, and I probably just spent $1 zillion. But I get them from Choose to Be Healthy because I like to support them. So I got a silica, a selenium, a magnesium, and a GTF chromium. And then I get one other thing from Amazon, and it's this probiotic, which has a lot of good reviews, and it's for a good price, so I got that again. But I wrote down a little list because I listened to a health talk show that pretty much explains what each thing is good for. So I wrote up a little note of the good things it does for you, each thing that I buy. I'm going to write it up better, but yeah, as I learn, I add to it. Anyway, I got my friends one of these too because I felt like she needed it because she has anxiety and depression, and this is supposed to help with that a bit. So you know who you are. I hope this will help you. Anyway, so since I this order is over $100, so I'm wondering. I was thinking maybe I should do one of those live streams, commission live stream. I haven't done one of those in like forever. I think I only did it once. I should try doing it again. Maybe it will bring back everything that I lost. Well, I didn't accomplish much tonight because I was kind of goofing off on the computer, but at least I got this sketch done finally, so I could mail that off. And I started working on this one, and I got the first layer down, and then I gotta go in later with darker watercolors and then darker pencils and then highlights, and then this one should be done too. So hopefully I get this one finished tomorrow. Well, I pretty much just wasted my whole morning. I didn't accomplish anything, well, except for my daily morning chores, but nothing art-wise or constructive. but because I was distracted reading this book, The Promised Neverland, I decided to buy it because there was an advertisement in this art book that I flipped through for you guys a few weeks ago. And then there was this advertisement in it. And at first I didn't think too much of it. I was like, But I decided to look it up after I saw that there was a kid laying in front of this person with a fork in it. So I looked it up on Amazon and I looked at the reviews, and people were saying that this is a secret gem. So I decided to try it out. And there were other people that were comparing it to Death Note. And I think I could see why, because there's like two groups of people that are plotting against each other in a, it's a thinking game. Who could outsmart the other to win? It's a survival kind of thing. So this was not a bad read, actually. And I like this person's art. Ugh, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's the end of the day, and I got this other sketch finished. I'm pretty sure I'm done with it. So I scanned it in, and I scanned this one in too. And let's see what else. I got my light stands in here in the mail, and I already took it out of its plastic case. But these feel like high quality, heavy duty stands, so I'm sure they're gonna do the job. They're really tough to open, so they'll hold up my lights for sure. So I'm excited about those. I'll have to set them up tomorrow. And what else? That painting that's in the dark, I did about an hour and a half of work on it. Not too much. I was kind of goofing around on the computer. I'll show you what I was doing. I'm wasting a lot of time looking up these Nendoroid things, however you pronounce it. And I'm looking at bootlegs, and I'm just tempted to grab some just so I can make a custom, figure. Because I think that would be fun. But then I'm like, oh, it'd be such a waste. I should probably make it by scratch, but I've seen people buy these regular cruddy things and just make a custom one. Don't want to buy the expensive ones that could go up to $80, $100. But this is only $23. I don't know. I probably shouldn't. It's just more projects to waste my time on, so I'm wasting so much time already just looking them up. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now. I sort of have a headache. It was worse earlier, but that's because I was forgetting to drink water again, and yeah, I drink a lot of water, and now it's starting to feel better, but it's still kind of lingering, so I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully it will be gone by the time I wake up. So it's already almost 4 o'clock, and this is the first time I'm recording. I'm sorry, I totally didn't do it in the morning, but I was gonna get stuff done. Like I was gonna put this wooden post on the back of this webcam camera stand that I have here, so I could hook up these two clamps to it on both sides. I'd have one there and one on the other side, and then I was going to start recording to show you that I set it up, but I ended up heading over to my friend Ken's house because I built for them a table, a pull-out keyboard table, because their desk was lacking when they bought it at a yard sale or something for a cheap price, and it didn't have one, so I decided to make one for them. And yeah, I put it together there. I should have brought this camera and then I could have showed you the results, but I put it together and it worked. It didn't have the metal sliders. I filmed this earlier. So I'm gonna try to put this on now, and then I will show you after I have the whole thing set up. Okay? Alright. It is like super late now. It's after 10. I didn't get to do this right away because my brother, right after I did that last recording, he came in my room and he's like, okay, it's time to get firewood because it's getting cold out again. Stupid temperature changes. But this is the setup. These are both of my lights hanging over my whatever, this art table thing, whatever it's called, placemat. And I hooked it up. I screwed an extra bar in the back, and I clamped, and I wrapped the power cord around it so it'll be out of the way. And I cinched it together. This is my headphones, but the other thing's right there. Sorry if it's blurry, but I think it's because it's like really dark. But let's turn it on and see how good they are. There's one. Where is it? Goes downward. Okay. Oh, looks pretty good to me. And I have my plastic ruler to do the shine test. Looks like there's shine on this side. But is there any in the middle? I don't see any. That's what I wanted. And I don't see any over here either. But there's shine on this side, so maybe I gotta just push it all over a little bit. And then, okay, there's a shine there and a shine there, but not so much in the middle. Hooray! That's what I wanted. Oh, I'm so happy. And it's not so bad. I didn't put the softbox cover on it. I mean, if I did do that, it's gonna take up so much space. And it looks like it's fine. Looks like there's a hand shadow, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to give up. So I need to cut my fingernail. It's getting kind of long. But yeah, it is now set up. What you think? Not bad, not bad. I wanted something that wouldn't take up so much space. And when I'm sitting here, it's gonna be not too bright in my eyes. It's kind of bright. I have kind of a, what's it called, a frosty filter on it, so it's not, I'm not directly looking at the light bulbs, but this is where I'm gonna sit. This is how I'm gonna do it. How exciting! I'm so happy. And I have some more space on the table now because this big lamp is now going to be out of the way. Now I gotta figure out what to do with this. Boop, 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 boop. Mucho excitement. Yeah, I just turned off the lights, but I just wanted to show you that I'm still looking at these Nendroids. I could so buy some of these since they're so cheap. Well, this one's not so cheap, but that's because it comes with some neat accessories that I could fiddle with. And I have characters that have hoods. I could customize these to look like my characters. I mean, look at this. They're so cheap. I have characters with coats. And, you know, it'd just be fun. There's another one. I have elf characters too, not that I post them online. But yas. So cheap. So far we have caught 2 mice in this kitchen. And Aslan will never leave the kitchen now because of these mice that he keeps seeing. It's because of him we're catching him. He's when he looks eager underneath, like they've been going underneath the stove, and then we have this pull-out trash can. They keep going back there because I guess we dropped food. I don't know. And then they keep going over here underneath our dishwasher. And Aslan, yeah, we caught one tonight, and Aslan was. We're catching him with these mouse traps because Aslan's really pitiful at catching mice. I mean, he tries to catch them. I mean, he was in here and he caught one with his hand, but he didn't have a good grip because the mouse was underneath this metal thing, so he couldn't really get it. But he tried, and it's all because of you that we caught those mice. Yes, we did. Oh, don't touch me, Master. I'm on a mission. But I'm grateful. Thank you, Mr. Aslan. You're being very good. Well, it's bedtime now, so I better go to bed. But I decided to make a print. I wasn't going to do it for this month for the Patreon people, but I decided to add my little sketch that I did celebrating their 16th birthday. So I thought it was good enough to put in here. So I printed out 3 of those, and they're all ready to mail. And I also drew a little doodle of one of those flower chomp plant things from the Mario game with some little clouds. I like doodling on the front, but it takes up time, I know. And my other friend, Patreon supporter, finally got back to me, so I get to work on that tomorrow. Then these will all be done, and I could finally ship them out. You know, I wonder if I should make an enclosure just right here where my bathroom is, outside my bathroom. Because the cats always come over to this side to look for lizards, because lizards do hang out around here. And if I just made like a small little enclosure that kind of went up like that, they'd probably like that. And then I could have it exit out of my bedroom window, and it'd just be like a little pathway that would go down here. And yeah, it's an idea. Though I won't be able to, I don't think Rory would like it to touch the wall like the last one. Especially since he made this, he put cement board on the walls. But the kitties would really like that. Also, this is the 3rd day Grim has been limping around. I think he hurt his leg on something. Who knows? My kitties do stupid things without thinking sometimes. Like this year, I think Aslan, he was like in a super excited hyper mode, and he was just running around the house, and he wasn't looking where he was going, and he ran full force into the stairs. Without jumping up, he just kind of hit the wall of the stairs. Yeah, I let go of his leash because he's just going to hang around here because he thinks there's lizards. But Grim, he never sees the lizards, so he's not that interested in this area. But Aslan's determined. Want to see if there's anything under this board, little Aslan? I'll lift it up. Yeah, Grim's been laying around a lot since he has that boo-boo leg. I've been having to help him up on everything these last few days. Alright, let's see. So did you find something or what? Too smart for you. You can't catch nothing. Not that I want you to catch a lizard. Alright, that was your one and only shot. They're probably all underneath things now. Sorry, little Aslan. Well, that was cute. I was just sitting there with Nabby on my lap, the usual petting session, and little Butters, wherever he went, there he is, he just kind of walked over and took over my lap and kicked Nabby off. That's the first time he's ever done that. That was really cute. Nabby didn't like that, so she gave him one slap before she left. So I was giving Butters some pets on my lap. And hopefully he didn't have fleas. He walked behind the barn. But I did notice on the top of his ears, there were a bunch of little bugs that were connected to his ears. And they look like fleas, but they don't act like fleas. They're tiny like fleas, and they're the brown color as fleas, but they are just kind of all clustered on his ear tips, like ticks. And I pulled some off, and I was able to squish them in the fingers, so they weren't, they weren't like fleas. I don't know what they are. But Butters has a bunch of them, and I'm wondering how I should get them off. Maybe a flea comb, but Butters is like very, very finicky. He's a feral cat, and he just, he's always been like that. He just gets up and runs. He sure is meowing a lot. Why are you so talkative? Anyway, I'm almost done barn cleaning, and then I guess I'll get ready to go. My mom is going to have me take me to a church lunch thing with some ladies. It's going to waste my day. I wanted to paint today, but I guess that's not going to happen. Who knows how long this is going to take, because lunches means hang out, and probably going to be as bored as heck. I didn't give the goats any hay, but they're not eating it, so I'm not going to give them any more. I just bought some more. It's probably because they're eating plenty of stuff in the field, so that's going to be good and save me some money. But I need to figure out what to do with Mr. Butters. I don't want him to have so many bugs on his ears. That's bad. So anyway, I'll see what I can accomplish today. I'll try to do something, but who knows. It looks like Aslan's getting another mouse. How many mice are there? I do not know. Let's see if we can get a flashlight. It's just a little baby. Poor little thing. You gonna get it, Aslan? Aslan can't even eat grass, so I don't see him eating this mouse. All he'll do is probably puncture it, and then it'll die. Maybe I could catch it and toss it out far away somewhere. Okay, I caught the mouse. It's in this container. I'm wondering if I should try giving it to Nabby. Nabby? Do you see it? You gonna get it? It's gonna be a play toy. But if you guys catch it, you better eat it. Okay? Yes, look. No interest? Oh my goodness, if you guys don't eat this thing, I'm gonna just toss it into the field. What is it, Quail? Looking fancy with your little hairdos. Yep. I guess I'll just put it out in the field then, since you're not eating it. Uh-oh, there it goes. Did you get it? The quail flew away. Did you let it escape, Butters? Did you really let it escape? Oh my goodness. Oh. I probably shouldn't film this. This is probably cruel. Well, I better not show my brother this footage. He'll get so mad that it went back to the house, but that's what I get for not taking it far away or killing it to begin with. Oh well, we'll just catch it again if it goes in the house. You guys are fail whales. I'm not going to do this again. Very disappointed. Well, at least I got a thumbnail done. That's all I got done. When I get back from this lunch meeting thing with the ladies at church, then I guess I'll finish it up. Draw it on bigger paper. But it's time to go, so... Well, I'm back home now. It's 4 o'clock. So I was there for about 3 hours. Now I'm like really sleepy for some reason. Little Grim has been laying here the whole time, I'm sure. It was okay. There was I guess we were celebrating a lady's birthday. I'm not sure if she hit 90. I forgot her age. I need to ask my mom. There's a sticker on your head. I get that. There you go. All better. Yeah. It's a good boy. Yeah, that's right. It's good. Good boy. Just got the goats in. Night-night, Lenora. Want some help? It's now time for Betty Bye time. Night-night, Samson. Night-night, Frodo. Bilbo. Socrates. And Tumnus is on the other side of the wall, but... Good night, Mr. Frodo. Love you. Isn't that pretty? It looks like such a painted scenery. I love it. Well, it's time to come to a close today. I didn't get much done because I was responding to people on the internet. Various comments on YouTube or DeviantArt or whatever. But I only got a little bit done for this sketch. I only fleshed it out. That's all I got time for, so I'll probably be working on this on the weekend. And it's of this character here. I drew her as well. But yeah, she's gonna be hugging a vampire bat because she's involved with vampires and she's a vampire slayer and whatnot. Anyway, I guess this is Friday, so I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Before I go to bed, I decided to take a spoonful of apple cider vinegar because of the food that I ate today at that restaurant. Made my throat a little scratchy. I could feel it. And apple cider vinegar helps. At least a spoonful every now and then will help that itchy throat go away. So that's what I'm gonna finish this vlog with because it works.